first ever I'm a Goldfish video. This isn't an official podcast, but this is a special video we want to do. We're going to do for sure one for the premiere of Flash, and for sure one for the finale.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you want to hear us talk about like any episodes of Flash, whenever we do an I'm a Goldfish podcast, we'll most likely talk about the most current episode of the Flash.
Yeah.
But I wrote down, I have all the way up to number 5 written down, but I didn't put anything for number 5, so apparently I couldn't think of anything. So I have 4 things that you may have missed or that I thought was cool in the episode. Did I say something wrong?
You think I missed something?
Well, no, I'm talking to the people too, not just you.
You're yelling at me.
I'm a man for the people, not the man for the tailor.
You're barely
We didn't say our names either.
I'm Taylor.
I'm Jerome.
Are you Jerome?
And this is the I'm a Goldfish video. Because I don't think this is going on iTunes or anything, so it's not like a podcast, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so before we get into that, though, what are your, like, initial thoughts on... I almost said on I'm a Goldfish. What are you...
I think we're a good show.
What are your initial thoughts on Flash Season 3, Episode 1, Flashpoint?
It was good. I wouldn't say it was, like amazing.
It was cool.
But it was good.
It was a lot like the Earth 2 episode, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where it's like a one-note thing, even though
but less, like, silly,
it had
too.
more effect on the show than the Earth 2 one did, kind of. But it was really neat seeing like that. I like everybody else, I wish they were on it longer.
Oh, see, I don't really have a problem with that. My only, like, really problem is, like, sometimes, I don't know, with their storylines with Iris, sometimes it gets, like, really
That's
tedious.
what I was happy. It was like, boom, right off the bat. She kind of remembers or she knows she likes him and all that shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, I don't like you, Barry. And he's like, oh, but Iris, baby.
Yeah, but my problem
that was the
like,
first thing you said. You're like, oh, fuck, we just got them together. And now they're... But then they went right to it, which I thought was cool.
But, like, I also think they're still going to... Like, I don't know. They always make her... I feel like she's just never okay in the show. Like, you know? Like, well, they always give her, like, a storyline that's kind of like...
Kind of like Caitlyn. Like, Caitlyn's... her only point in the show a lot of the time is, like, to be... Like, fucked up shit happen to her. Like, get kidnapped by her boyfriend or whatever. Or her husband dies.
Which... Like, I don't know. Like, it was kind of cute to see them as, like, coupley. Like, I wish they had more, like, coupley.
Hopefully,
things.
by season 4, they'll be like that.
Yeah. But, like, for instance, like, how they're going to have to, like, he's going to obviously seek her out.
Yeah.
In the next episode. Like, I don't know. Like, hopefully it's, like, smooth, but, like...
I wonder, like... Because, like, they said stuff's going to bleed over, like, after... From Flashpoint. Yeah. I wonder if, it's gonna like have big effects, like if like now her and her dad don't like each other, but him and Wally like each other, or stuff like that, or like I wonder if it's gonna have long-term effects like that, like how they said, or if that's just them kind of being like dramatic about it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, do you think it will? Do you think it'll be like little things that kind of like when he went back in time to season 1 last year, and then I forgot his name, that Sonic guy.
Oh.
He was a good guy now all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Do you think it'll be things like that, or do you think it'll be like major things?
I think it'll be a little thing.
I mean, because the only major thing that they did, which they kind of had to do because of Legends Tomorrow, is now Reverse Flash is alive, which I'm thinking that's what they're going to do with Captain Cold also.
Probably.
But who knows, really?
Yeah, I have no idea.
It's weird, though, because and he's a dead character, spoilers. He's dead, and he is has a contract to be on every single show. Katie Cassidy...
Oh, I thought you were talking about Reverse Flash.
No. Sorry. Captain Cold for people. But then Black Canary... She's dead. Spoilers. And she has a contract to be on every show, too.
Really?
The only other person that isn't like that, that's not dead, is Malcolm Merlin. Captain Jack, for you, if you don't remember.
Yeah.
He has a contract to be on every show also, because he's going to be on Legends of Tomorrow as one of the main bad guys. So it's weird that they have, like, 2 dead people like that can be on every show. So, like, I wonder... Like, at least she is a character. She could be Black Siren, if she has to be. But, like, everybody else, we don't really know.
I mean, unless there is a... to him we haven't seen.
Yeah.
That would be kind of weird.
Although they did kind of mention it in that Earth 2 one, they said that he was the mayor, but like that was like a one-off thing that they said.
Yeah.
Okay, so before I get into this, is there anything else you want to say about the episode of Flash?
No.
Okay.
It was good.
That's it? Okay. The first thing I have written down is the opening line is the same thing that they open up the Flashpoint comic with.
Mm-hmm.
Flashpoint comic, which I thought was kind of neat. That they, like, at least they did that. Like, everything else is basically completely different.
Oh, really?
From Flashpoint. But, because, like, in Flashpoint, like, there's so, like, the world's basically the apocalypse in that comic because of everything. But, like, the only good thing is is that his mom is alive. That's like the only plus for him.
Oh, see, like for this one, I feel like there were a lot of pluses.
Yeah, basically he's losing his memories, and then Wally's gonna like die.
It's kind of weird to me because like if you really think about it, it's like his speed over his mother and his dad's life. And then, like he chooses speed.
But like also on like him having a speed will let other people have more lives.
I mean that's what I was thinking at the end when. Wally West got the pull through him. I was like, okay, that makes sense to go back because before that, I was kind of thinking like, okay,
there's no real reason.
I was like, you would rather be the Flash than your parents live, but once he died, I know like you would feel guilty.
Yeah. So I was waiting for that moment. I thought, oh, maybe episode 1 will be like all the good things, and then episode 2 everything will go to shit.
Oh.
Which is kind of the way they did it, but he still had to fix it.
Yeah.
They made the Reverse Flash like fucking evil too in this episode. Like, he was before, but like he made like I want you to tell me. He's like, I need you to kill my mom.
I know.
I was like, oh my god, that guy plays such a good villain though. Like I really liked Tom Cavanaugh as the Reverse Flash. Mm-hmm. But then this guy, which I don't even know his name, it's Matt something. He's really good at being like just an asshole.
Mm-hmm. I get you.
All right, so my second thing is the captain from the Flashpoint episode is the same guy who was with John Wesley's ship as the Flash in the old 90s series, which is kind of cool. And I don't remember his name, but he has the exact same name in that show also. So that's kind of cool that they like brought over that character.
That is cool.
They do that with a lot of them. Like they had, I can't remember. You know that there's not Star Labs, but it's the other company. They made that thing that Reverse Flash stole, and he puts it on his chest or whatever. Oh. And then she fell through the building last season, and Flash went and got her. That girl was also in the old show. Oh. So there's like a lot of people like that they pick up. Number 3 is the rival, was Jay Garrick's Reverse Flash in the comics. So that's kind of cool that they brought him back as Wally West's enemy. His costume didn't look like that. His costume was like just a dark version of Jay Garrick's.
Oh.
But I'm not positive. But I think he might have been like one of the original Reverse Flashes because you know how Jay Garrick was the original Flash. Mm-hmm. So I think that's kind of cool they did that. And I think he has the same exact name. It was like something Clarence.
That's cool.
And then the last thing I have is the ending fight between the rival Kid Flash and Flash, which Kid Flash got out of there super quick because he got almost murdered.
Yeah.
Was like a remake of episode 1 from Flash. But that was really cool they did that. They even had the Cisco be like, oh, he's like a weather wizard. And like there's double tornadoes and then Joe shot him and all that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's what I got. That's what I noticed. Cool. Things that people might think was cool or they might not have noticed in the episode.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Oh, I thought I was gonna burp.
That was weird.
Anything else that you would like to mention to folks about Flash before we end this shindig? Anything like... Oh, but actually, what are you looking forward to in this season that they could change?
Like I said before, like I'm kind of over the whole like Barry lusting after
Iris things.
Iris, but like this episode, like it was like kind of okay because it was like they were actually together. Like that's what made me happy. Like in the finale too, because I was like,
see that was
they
her
got
too.
It done
the
with.
Entire
like
series, he's been after her, and she's like, yeah, and he's like, nah, I gotta go save my mom.
Yeah. He's like, I got something to do.
The one thing, though, that I just thought about right now is, you know how they've said multiple times that they're going to go back to that part where Barry's like, hey, don't do it to him season 1 self? So does that mean he's going to travel back in time all the way to that again? So, like, do you think he's going to do Flashpoint again or something to try to undo...
I guess.
They said this season they're going to show him doing that from his perspective.
Although, like, I don't fully...
You know, like...
get it because the other ones disappeared.
Yeah, but then you think they'd reappear now because they undid it? It's really confusing. At one point, there's going to be like 15 Barry Allens in there and 15 Reverse Flashes in there.
It was like one of those like Instagram posts, and it had the room and it had like 1,000 berries. And
that's what it's going to be like. But like, that's really like, I just thought about that right now. Like, I wonder how they're going to, because think about it for his mom though. She's like, oh, I'm alive. Oh, fuck, I'm going to die again. Oh, he said, oh, no, I'm going to die one more time. Oh, no. Like, it just keeps happening back and forth for her. So, like, it's really weird. If they don't go back to that, I'll be annoyed because they've been saying that for, like, 2 seasons now that they're going to show that moment. Because, like, if they don't do it this season, that just means one more time Barry's going to be like, oh, I'm sad for my mom's death and go back in time again.
I kind of thought that's where this Flashpoint thing would come in too. Is like he would end it by telling.
Yeah,
him,
like be done with that storyline.
Like, don't do it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
stop. But like,
I mean, we still have the next, because like the whole Flashpoint thing is called the Flashpoint Paradox, and this episode's called Flashpoint, and next episode's called Paradox.
yeah.
So maybe we'll get into that.
I'm assuming because like I don't know.
I'm assuming by at least the crossover that most of Flashpoint stuff will be done.
Yeah,
because they can't let it affect like him doing stuff like that with Arrow and Supergirl and Legends of Tomorrow and all that.
Which is like we still know about Supergirl. Like this didn't show anything like as to how she's gonna be in the same world.
Well, it was very selfish too what he did. If you think about it, because like he's happy that his parents are alive, but he gave up his powers. But like a lot of the point of the season, like Flash is a great guy. He saved so many lives, and he's like, I'd rather spend time with my mom and dad than save those people.
Sorta, yeah.
Even though he did say, "Oh, there's a Kid Flash, so I don't have to be," but like Kid Flash was nowhere near as like good as he was.
I was like, why didn't you listen to his plan? Like you had it like
he's
there.
like, yeah, okay, yeah, that's what we'll do.
He's like, I can take him.
I got him, and then he gets a broom in his back.
I did it last time, right? I took him, so I can do it this time.
He only threw me off a building or ran away right in front of me.
I was just like luckily landing in a trash can, but no, I got it.
Did you think that Wally's apartment looked cool? It reminded me a little bit of like a TV version of I forgot his name. Who's playing Flash in the movie? Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
It reminded me a little bit of Ezra Miller's like cave, not Batcave, Flash cave. A little bit because it had like the computer screens in the background. It had like a bunch of like stuff all over the place. It reminded me like a little bit of that. Maybe I'll do a side by side comparison.
That'd be cool.
Now. But right now, take it away.
Yeah.
And then put it back again.
Oh, you're making some challenges for your editing.
Watch me not put any of that in there.
And they're like, no.
they're waiting for it. Like, is he like joking? Is he not gonna put it there? Yeah. Trying to think. Is there anything else that I wanted to touch on besides your body? No, I don't think there's anything else. I'm looking forward to the next episode. Felicity's gonna be in it, which would be cool. Maybe a Arrow cameo. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess Taylor just worded it for all of us. Arrow's not in the next episode.
Yeah.
I think that's it. So we will see you guys in the next I'm a Goldfish podcast. Don't know when that'll be. Maybe next week. Maybe the week after. Who knows?
Maybe next Thursday.
Oh, Taylor said it here. Next Thursday, I'm a Goldfish. Coming at you live from Jerome's bedroom.
Oh, my God.
All right, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.